Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, over the weekend, on the 8th of August to be specific, there was some footage uncovered from a protest in England regarding the leader of UKIP, that's the United Kingdom Independence Party, dancing and doing a certain salute that has caused some media attention, to say the least. I would say it's important to call this stuff out when it happens, but we're being met with the same sort of excuses that we've heard from other high-profile individuals doing this salute on stage. Now, as a point of clarity for my American audience, I understand a lot of you don't know what UKIP is. You've never heard of the United Kingdom Independence Party. As a refresher for most of you, probably the only time you've ever heard of these people in your life, was regarding Sargon of Akkad. That's right, Carl Benjamin, the ever-famous, well, it depends on the child YouTuber who ran for office with UKIP and got laughed out. Not by the party itself, mind you, just by the level-headed, normal people of England. But they've got a new guy now. The current leader of UKIP is a man named Nick Tenconi, which, very funny to me that the United Kingdom Independence Party is headed by an Italian right now. But I digress. He was at a march, protest, whatever you want to do, we're taking our nation back sort of rally, where he did a recognizable song and dance. Now, as many have pointed out, made this joke before I have, it is very ironic that he's doing the leader of the American Nazi Party dance before he jumps into the old Nazi Party salute. Some will say that this wasn't actually a Nazi salute. It was a Roman salute because he had his fist closed through the whole thing. Some people will say that, oh, well, he was just saying my heart goes out to the crowd because that's the new excuse given after the South African warlord named Elon Musk has decided to stick his nose into all of our business and politics. I find this trend troubling, to say the least, because this is apologia. This is excusing very destructive behaviors and practices being propagated across the world. And you can say UKIP doesn't matter because they're a smaller political party or they're a group of extremists or whatever excuse you want to give to not give this the type of credence that it deserves. But it is an ongoing trend on social media of people filming themselves doing this Nazi salute or just taking pictures of them with their arm extended like that. This kind of passive, open acceptance of Nazi ideology, beliefs, and really just extremism across the board. I'm sure there will be conservatives in the reply saying, well, I call myself a leftist, that means I approve of the things that Stalin did or the atrocities of the USSR, and no, I don't. I don't fly those flags, I don't play Red Army choir music. Just because I want an economy for working class people does not mean I support the worst dregs of people who wanted the same thing as I do. But it would seem these type of folks hear the sort of lines like driving out unbelievers and the not like you and creating an other class of society to demonize and direct all your problems towards. They heard all that stuff and decided to hop on board. Somehow all the atrocities can be waved aside because, well, they said things I agree with, so that means I have to approve, and I have to do the salutes, and I have to excuse where this ideology is likely going to end up because at least I'm not the one who's going to be on the first round of trains. When it comes to this kind of posting, these kind of people, the folks who are doing this salute, I don't think you should excuse it. I don't think this is something you should laugh off and brush to the wayside. You need to call these people out. You need to vocalize it. You might say that this is virtue signaling, but yes, you need to signal that you believe this is wrong. So other people can agree that this is wrong, and we can have a consensus as society, which we reached decades ago, which somehow we need to be reminded that Nazis are bad, and we should drive them out from our society. I can already hear a concerned trolling dweeb trying to tell me that this is intolerant of me. You know, so much for the tolerant left. Won't let me have beliefs that certain races are better than others or that white people have a genetic disposition to rule over the planet. Yeah, that's on me. Sorry, I won't let you have your ethno-state. But I'm gonna keep not tolerating Nazis, and I hope you do the same. But I guess until another smaller political party or some influencer decides to make a name for themselves by Nazi saluting, y'all try to have a good day.